Hi guys. Is Guatemala safe? Yes and no. You need to be careful. Let's say Flores city itself, where you're staying on the island, it's very safe. Don't need to worry about nothing. But out of, I don't know, we didn't really go there. I'm sure it will be fine. It would be fine. Let's say Antigua. Now I'm in Antigua, and Antigua I find it really safe. I walked basically through all Antigua without any issues. There's lots of people on the streets, lots of tourists. So yeah, Antigua's, I think, is pretty safe. Lake Atitlan. Lake Atitlan, where I was, it was safe. I did feel safe, but I just met a guy with whom I was staying in previous hostel, and he told me the story that he came back yesterday from Lake Atitlan, and he actually was robbed at the gunpoint. So he was hiking one of these volcanoes in Lake Atitlan, and basically there's this narrow path, and I'm not really sure because I didn't talk too much with him, but basically, was it just him or the entire group? Probably the group. Just basically where this narrow path is, where you can't run away, just suddenly people came from everywhere, from all sides, and just with the guns, and they took everything. They took everything he had on him. I heard not more than stories like that about the very same place when hiking volcanoes. That this happens. Yeah, I've heard it, and like just recently, like 1 hour ago, I was talking with other guy, and he said that yeah, he knows a guy that also was robbed there. Basically, they just started to shoot in there and said, "Give me like everything, or you will die." So yeah, these things do happen. Luckily, with me, it haven't happened, and I felt quite safe. With the exception of Guatemala City, I wouldn't really recommend to stay in Guatemala City because it seems like quite sketchy. I didn't stay there, but I was going through it when I was going to Atitlan from Flores, and it seemed really sketchy. And I talked with some locals as well in hostels, and they say, yeah, Guatemala City is quite sketchy, and you better don't spend any extra time there. The same as Belize City. Belize City also is, yeah. I did walk through Belize City, and it seemed really bad. So yeah, wouldn't recommend it to anyone. So yeah, remember, shit can happen. Will it happen? It's not said. It might not. But yeah, I would say it's more safe than not safe. I think there's this stereotype that Central American countries are super deadly, which they can be, especially Honduras and maybe in El Salvador. But like, I do believe that if you won't try to find the trouble will not find you. Basically, it will leave you alone. So be open-minded, stay positive, and good things will happen to you. That's what I believe. It might sound silly. Some might say that I'm just stupid. But that's what I believe, you know, because yeah, just surround yourself with positive people, with positive energy, and you'll be fine. Yeah, and climbing Acatenango, I would say to climb at Acatenango volcano is safe, really safe, because there's really only like one path up, and only people who walk there are basically the locals who live there and work there. So yeah, I would say if it is safe. So tourist companies might tell you otherwise, just so they could sell you these tours where they say, oh yeah, we offer you protection. But yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I guess that's all about Guatemala and how safe is it.